Donald Trump's team is working on new sanctions and attack options against Iran. The Wall Street Journal published this information. The newspaper states in its news and analysis report that the Islamic Republic of Iran is in a very weak position in 2024, facing a serious economic crisis at home and setbacks in the Middle East. 2025 will be a difficult year for Iran as it faces the new administration of Donald Trump, the report said. From worsening social unrest to its allies' military collapse, Tehran is bracing for what could be a difficult year. It is noted that Iran's economy has already been crippled by a mix of bad management, corruption and existing sanctions. Power shortages have shut down government offices, schools and universities and disrupted production at dozens of manufacturing plants. At the same time, Iran's military threat has been blunted by Israel's battering of allies, Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, the new collapsed Assad regime in Syria, and much of Iran's air defenses. The Islamic Republic's difficulties represent the biggest challenge to its clerical leaders since 2022, when the country was rocked by widespread unrest sparked by the death of a young woman in police custody after allegedly wearing an improper veil. Authorities crushed the uprising with brute force that human rights organizations said killed hundreds. While protests over the worsening economic picture remain limited, the regime appears more vulnerable to unrest now. Iran's leadership is probably experiencing the most profound challenges of its own making in years, said Sanam Vakil, director of the Middle East and North Africa program at Chatham House in London. That could also push Tehran to negotiate a compromise with the West as it seeks a way out of the crisis, she added. Iranian foreign policy analyst Ghassem Mohebali told Nameh News that hardliners within Iran oppose lifting sanctions because a normalized economy could weaken their influence. Hardliners in Iran, like their counterparts in the region and beyond, benefit from ongoing tensions, Mohebali said. He pointed out that global players, including Iran, Russia, the United States and even China, have vested interests in maintaining instability in the Middle East to advance their own agendas. China, for instance, prefers regional tensions to keep the US and Europe distracted from focusing on the war in Ukraine and applying pressure over East Asia, Mohebali added.